the single reason why 99% of people fail to be successful in life. If you are between the ages of 25 and 40, I beg you, listen to this message. It's going to help you. You see, whether you grow old and die as a successful person or you grow and die as a failure, that greatly depends on how you utilize the age between 25 and 40, because that's when you have energy, that's when you have time. Most of the time, that's when you have resources that you can utilize to build your life. So these ages are very crucial for your success. I'm going to give you a case study from the Bible, Numbers 22 and Numbers 23. During this time, the world superpower was Egypt. Egypt was just like the United States today. They had the greatest economy, they had the greatest military, they were the world superpower. And Israel defeated them by the hand of God. So Moses led the Israelites out of Egypt on their way to Canaan. On their way, they were conquering so many towns and cities and regions. They go to a place on a border with a region called Moab. This king was there, he is called King Balak. So King Balak was afraid. He saw the Israelites very numerous and he was like, no, these guys are too many. Definitely, if they come and fight me, I may lose. So he called for help. So King Balak called for a prophet or a diviner. He was a diviner. He called for this prophet to come and curse these Israelites so that the Israelites will be weak for him to defeat the Israelites. So that was his plan. So he called for this prophet to come and curse them. The prophet came. The prophet is Balaam. So the prophet came, Numbers 23 verse 1. Listen to what the prophet said. So Balaam said, build me 7 altars and prepare 7 bulls and 7 rams for me. Balak did as Balaam said, and the 2 of them offered a bull and a ram on each altar. So the prophet said, build me 7 different altars. That's what I'm going to do sacrifice on. And each altar, put 2 animals on it, a bull and a ram. So each altar, they placed 2 animals. That is 14. That is 14 animals they sacrificed. But before the prophet came to the king, God had already spoken to him that the people you are going to curse, they are not ordinary people. I am the one protecting them. So you cannot curse them. Instead of cursing them, go and bless them. That's the instruction the prophet got from God. 7 altars, 14 animals killed and sacrificed. Instead of the prophet cursing the Israelites, he blessed them. And the king got angry. Listen, verse 11. Balak said to Balaam, what have you done to me? I brought you to curse my enemies, but you have done nothing but bless them. I brought you here to come and curse them. I spent this money for you to come and curse them. But what you just did, you bless them. No, don't do that. Come. Verse 13, listen. Then Balak, that's the king. Then King Balak said to him, come with me to another place where you can see them. You will not see them all, but only the outskirts of their camp. And from there, curse them for me. The king said, okay, I won't fault you. Let's go to another place. There you see them clearly, right? And curse them for me. So if you read the whole story, they moved from this place, they went to another place, another location, and they set up another 7 altars and sacrificed another 14 animals for the prophet to curse the Israelites so that they will be weak. And again, instead of the prophet cursing the Israelites, it turned into blessings. And the king got angry again. And he said, what is it? Come, let me take you to another location. Verse 27, listen. Then Balak said to Balaam, come, let me take you to another place. Perhaps it will please God to let you curse them for me from there. And Balak took Balaam to the top of Peor, overlooking the wasteland. And Balaam said, build me 7 altars here and prepare 7 bulls and 7 rams for me. Balak did as Balaam had said and offered a bull and a ram on each. Again, they sacrificed 14 animals in the first site. The curse didn't work. They went to another place. The curse didn't work. And he said, let's go to another place. And the curse didn't work. You know why it didn't work? The people he was trying to curse cannot be cursed because they are the people of God. They cannot be cursed. Instead of him changing his mind that these guys cannot be cursed, he kept changing location because he thought the problem was a location problem. He didn't know that it was a mind problem. He was ignorant about who the Israelites were. That's what a lot of people are doing today. Between the age of 25 and 30, if you keep wasting time energy and resource, moving from this job to the other, moving from this job to the other, moving from this job to the next, to that, and coming here, moving from one lady to the other because you are looking for a successful relationship. You will end up wasting energy, you end up wasting time, you end up wasting resources. And that's one of the reasons why a lot of people don't make it. And this is not even my main point. I'll get to my main point, why this happens. So he kept changing location. Okay, let's park from here and go to another side. And he will sacrifice another 14 animals. It won't work. You go to another place and sacrifice another 14 animals. It doesn't work. A lot of people are doing birthday for this girl. You buy this for this girl. You buy that for this girl. The relationship won't work. You wasted money. You wasted time. You have wasted energy. Then you move to the next relationship. You do birthday. You do Valentine. You do all that. It won't work. Then you move to the following relationship. You waste energy. You waste money to do birthday and Valentine. You are wasting time. Because if you don't utilize that 25 to 40 years old, if you don't utilize this space well, you are going to end up being a failed person. Continually changing from one woman to the other, continually changing from one guy to the other, continually jumping from one job to the other. You think the problem is the location where you are. The problem has never been a location. The problem is the mind, because you are ignorant. Do you know why he kept changing location instead of changing his mind? He didn't know the Israelites. Go and read the whole of Numbers 22 and Numbers 23. You will know that the king who wanted to curse the Israelites, he himself didn't know who the Israelites were. I told you, Egypt was the superpower then, and Israel defeated them. A whole sea parted for the Israelites to walk in. The king didn't know them, so he didn't know their history. If he knew who the Israelites were and the kind of battles they've won and the kind of miracles that has happened in their lives, he would have known that these people cannot be cursed. He would have known that if these guys were able to defeat Egypt, then who am I? But because he didn't know, he kept changing location. He kept wasting time and resources. Pay attention. The king knew what he wanted. What did he want? He wanted to curse the Israelites. What was the result he was looking for? He wanted the Israelites to be weak. So he knew what he wanted. Do you know what he didn't know? He didn't know the subject. The Israelites were at the center of his plan. He didn't know the Israelites themselves. So he knew the result he was looking for, but the people he was looking for that result from, or that result for, he didn't know them. Between the age of 25, the greatest mistake people do is that they know what they are looking for in life. I want successful marriage. I want successful business. I want to be financially free. They know what they are looking for, but the subject from which they want from, they don't know. They want to be financially free, but inside financial freedom, the subject is money. They know what they want, but they don't know the subject. If you get this message, that is it. I am here to give you clarity for personal, business, and relationship success. I don't confuse, so I break things down for you to understand. We know what we are looking for, but we don't know the subject from which we want that thing that we are looking for from. The lady wants successful marriage. This is what she wants as a lady from 25 to 40. Successful marriage. The subject here we are talking about, the subject you want this successful marriage from is marriage. But she doesn't know marriage. She wants to be successful from something she doesn't know. So that is why he keeps changing from one guy to the other, from this guy to the next, changing locations with an ignorant head, just like Balak did in the Bible, because he didn't know the subject he was playing with. He didn't know the subject he was playing with. There are three main questions you must ask to know your subject before you think of the success you want from that subject. The first question you must ask, what is it? The second question you must ask, what principles guide it? Or what is the principle guiding it? The third question, how can I apply these principles? So if a guy between 25 and 40, like myself, if I say I want to be financially free, this is what I want. But the subject matter of what I want is money. So the three questions I have to ask to know my subject is, what is it? What is money? What are the principles guiding money? Okay, the principle guiding money, okay, money is that. Okay. how can I apply that principles? When I answer these three questions, it means I know my subject very well. So if I say I want to be successful financially from this subject, I will get it. I want to have a successful marriage. I want to have a peaceful home, a very nice home with my kids, with my husband, loving family, and all that. Okay, that's what you want. But the subject is marriage. What is marriage? What are the principles guiding marriage? What makes marriage work? How can I apply those principles when I know that I know my subject? So, seeking to be successful from my relationship, seeking success for my relationship is easy and achievable. This is how you get out of the 99% of people who are failing or who will fail to make it in life, by knowing your subject that you want your result from. Because when you are ignorant about the subject, expected results will never be achieved. Kindly follow us on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's grow together. A lot of you are benefiting from this page and you don't want to subscribe or share for others to also benefit from it. Please join us, subscribe, and let's grow together so that others can also benefit from it. That's what I came to tell you.